Hey everybody, it's the end of day 77. It was a good run. I didn't want to run this morning, that's for sure. I was creating all kinds of excuses and trying to figure out how I could get myself out of this run. Yesterday was Christmas and I was just like, man, I ran on Christmas, I get a day off. And I have my little aches and pains, so I was going to all of those. My ankle probably could use a day off. But when it came down to it, I just had to sit down and focus and just realize, like, this is bigger than myself. And, instantly I just was like, let's get out there and run. Let's get these miles in and, break it down. What was cool was around mile 17, before we went out to run, we had stopped at some hotels with no luck. But on mile 17, there was this little travel in motel, and I was like, you know what? I'll just stop in here real quick and see what can happen. And the guy was real cool and everything like that, and gave us a room. The thing is I still needed to finish my run, so I was like, before I do anything, let me just run one more mile, and then I'll be right back. And I'm sure it kind of confused him a little bit, but I came back, and he hooked up with the room, which is, the sleeping part isn't bad at all in the van. It's taking a shower or not getting to take a shower, and we have a portable shower. But when you're around like towns like this or busy roads, there's nowhere to kind of pull off and set it up and take a shower without maybe getting in trouble, getting arrested. Who knows? But it was just nice to get a hot shower in, and so travel in. I thank you guys very much. Also, tonight Outback sponsored our meal, which is awesome because I love Outback Steakhouse. They were real cool and took care of us and fed us. And without these little sponsors, it would be really expensive to do this trip, but two, these when we get sponsored like this, it's spreading awareness and it's giving us everyone hope. So it's just really cool and motivating, and it kind of energizes you. Tomorrow morning I have a interview with the Daily Times here in Farmington, New Mexico. So we got another story going out, so we'll be spreading even more awareness. So I'm pretty excited about that. So it was a good day. Today I just cruised. I wanted to see what my pace was, like my comfortable pace. Meaning, when you run, you could have a conversation with someone or even kind of sing. So Timothy didn't run with me today, but I was kind of singing. Thankfully, no one could hear me because I do not have a voice. But I just wanted to kind of feel my body, see where I was at now, and I got that down. At the 5 mile mark, Timothy was sitting there ready to give me some water, and I told him I wanted to run 3 more miles, and then I got to mile 8, and I told him I want to run 2 more miles without stopping. So it was mile 10, and I could have probably ran even more. Like my body was feeling good. I didn't. I wasn't getting dehydrated or anything like that. I'm sure I was getting to that point, but I wasn't dehydrated, and I knew I still had a good maybe 5 more miles in me before I needed liquids. But I didn't want to worry Timothy, so I stopped, got something to drink, and then kept cruising. But I figured out my pace so far, so that's good. We're going to be cruising through Farmington tomorrow into Bloomfield. And then between Bloomfield and Albuquerque, it's a whole lot of nothing. I think there's like 1, maybe 2 tiny towns, but it's just like a bunch of nothing. Hoping to be in Albuquerque somewhere around New Year's, first, second, third kind of ish. I'm going to be doing a big 24-hour walk there, so that's going to definitely help with some mileage. Hoping to get 60 miles in when I do that of walking. Other than that, I do want to give a big shout out to my sponsors of cool clothing, 3M, Lakeside Fitness, Velocity in Charlotte. Without you guys, this would be a lot harder, and I'm very excited to have you guys on board, along with all the little sponsors that have sponsored us along the way, all the little motels and hotels and restaurants and everything like that. Also, thank you for all the following, guys. I mean, it's great to see you guys' posts. You guys say I inspire you, but you actually inspire me. especially when I can affect someone that has CF their life. So keep following along. We have our purple hoodies on the More Than Just Miles store, but those are going to be gone soon. I'm just giving you a fair warning. So if you want to get a purple hoodie, get it now. T-shirts, of course, are already gone. But we still do have the regular hoodies that will be up there, and T-shirts, so you can rock those out. And 100% of the profits go to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. So we're not making any money off of this. We just cover our costs, and then the profit goes right to the CFF, which is awesome because we're raising money for research, and hopefully we'll find a cure soon. But keep following along, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.